How's it going? This is Rock On Jack. I'm Dan Olson. I'm here with, introduce yourselves please.
I'm Paul Ritchie.
Mark Militia.
Sam.
I'm Dave Rosen.
Nick Villapiano with Parlor Mob.
Yeah, Parlor Mob. They're on tour supporting Theory of a Dead Man. We're here at Soul Kitchen backstage in Mobile, Alabama. And I just wanted to get a little bit of information about these guys. First of all, for those who are not familiar with the sound, how would you describe your band's sound?
I think pretty simply stated, we are a rock and roll band. Like, without too many, falling into too many subcategories. Pretty straightforward rock and roll.
Right. What who or what inspired you guys to start playing music?
Wow.
I mean, we all started playing music when we were really young, you know what I mean? And I mean, playing together, we all have different backgrounds that we come from. So I mean, it's all over the place, you know. What started us all playing music, but there's things that we all,
you guys all like,
influences that we all share and stuff like that. But
if you guys all had to name one artist that you all liked, who would it probably be?
Probably the MC5.
MC5, cool stuff.
Collectively,
yeah,
That's cool. So you're all from different backgrounds. How did you guys meet up?
Small town.
Yeah. Small town.
Yeah, we all kind of grew up just a couple miles from each other, and went to high school around each other, and
right.
we're involved in the same music scenes.
That's right. So everybody similar interests. You see everybody more than once.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You say you're from New Jersey?
Yes.
What part of New Jersey?
Asbury Park, Red Bank.
Yeah, run the shore, coastline.
Alright, sounds good. Well, you guys are supporting Theory of a Dead Man. How did you guys get on this tour?
Well, they're on the same record label that we're on,
Roadrunner Records.
And our manager is also their manager.
Okay.
And so we have some tie-ins there, and it just kind of happened that way. Not too much to it. Kind of like, these guys want to bring you out on the road. Sweet.
Cool deal.
Right. Tell us where to be, and we'll go there and play.
Right. How did you guys get signed to Roadrunner Records?
I guess we had, grown from playing in our home area to playing in New York City after a while, and expanded our fan base to there, and began to make friends there. And one of our friends was a fellow by the name of Dave Basin, who was A&R for Roadrunner.
Okay.
And after a while, he expressed interest in signing the band, and long story short, we ended up signing with him.
We knew him personally, you know what I mean?
Right.
So like it was a lot different than anyone else who's like,
It's kind of a lucky break.
he was a
friend.
Yeah, he was a close friend, and we trusted him, and we knew that he knew us, and he knew what we were about, and he would know how to work with us, and not,
He was coming to see the band play like 2 years before he even tried to really sign us to Roadrunner. He just liked to come to our shows,
That's good.
hang out with us.
So we trust him,
That's good stuff. So, for anybody trying to break into the music business, what advice would you have?
Write good songs.
Good songs, good talent.
Yeah, I mean, there's the business. There's a lot of business involved in everything, and every part of that sucks. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you, as a musician, focus first and foremost on being an artist and writing the best songs that you can. You know what I mean? And presenting it in a way that expresses what you want to say.
Right.
And I mean, that's the most important part. You know what I mean? If it's honest and if it's true, then people will pick up on it. But don't get lost in all the
Right.
So
once
we
again,
dropped two labels.
Learn the business.
Right.
Second.
Right.
Seriously,
So,
it's called the music business, and the minute it goes from, it can turn very quickly from you playing in your parents' basement, to it can get more serious than that very quickly. And I think something we've learned firsthand is we didn't just hire a manager or a business manager and just pass it off on them. We like to know what's going on at all times, because at this point for us it is a business.
Right.
And so, first and foremost is the music, obviously.
Right.
But follow that close behind with the business aspect of it for sure.
So I guess to sum it up, work hard on your music, pay attention to what's going on, don't try to be a rock star.
Absolutely.
It's the
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I've read tons of stuff that's like the people that succeed the most are the people that are involved. Even like the biggest names in the music industry that you've heard are the people that are successful are the ones that are involved with their own
With everything
business.
firsthand.
Yeah. Do it yourself.
Do it
Like,
yourself.
getting, being on a label doesn't mean like they do everything. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
Do everything for yourself. You know what I mean? Because no one cares about you more than you, and you can't trust anyone more than yourself. You know what I mean?
Right. You want to make sure it's done
And the
right.
guys that you're
do
with,
it.
yeah,
Right, exactly.
Awesome.
We do everything that we can for ourselves. You know.
That's really
And
good.
it's great to have the help from other outlets as well.
Yeah.
But, you know.
So, how did you guys get in contact with the tour manager of Theater of Dead Man? Through Roadrunner? Was it?
I guess so, yeah. I
Their
mean,
tour manager?
Yeah. So you have the same tour manager as
Oh,
Theater
no,
of
no,
Dead
no,
Man?
no.
Just
Just the same-
just our manager. Not the
Oh,
tour
right,
manager.
yeah.
Just our manager. We
Right.
have different tour managers.
Right.
Well, we got in contact with him because we originally had a different manager, and when our term was up with him, we decided not to continue with him and kind of put our feelers out through friends
Right.
in New York City. Then we were looking for another manager, and he was referred to us, and that mutual friend, forwarded him a demo of ours, and then we ended up taking a meeting with him and hanging out and felt real comfortable with him.
Right.
He was interested, so that's kind of.
I guess an important question would be, as musicians just now getting big and growing, and you're trying to make sure everything's done right the first time, how do you decide who should represent you as in the form of management? Is it through friends? You mentioned friends a lot. Do you mainly do it through friends? Is there a way to background check
I think,
anybody?
like, in general, most of the people who we've worked with outside of our current manager, we were friends with first. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
as far as artists and other people, and like for artwork that we needed, other stuff like that, we work with people who we know
Right.
and trust and relate with tastefully. And our manager now, I mean, we met him and it was just good vibe. You
Keep
know what I
good
mean? Like,
company.
yeah.
yeah.
We
When it
just
comes to
constantly-
instinct.
Right.
When it comes to people that we don't know, it's pretty vibe
You shouldn't be.
oriented.
I mean, when it comes to a label and a manager, it's nothing wrong with seeking out references either. You can
Yeah,
like seek out
sure.
a band that's represented by them on that label.
Right.
Kind of like pick their brain about how they feel about it.
It's kind of what we did a little
We
bit.
did that a little
Yeah.
bit. I mean, if you can,
Yeah.
sometimes they're not accessible, but it's generally a vibe thing. You can usually
Right.
tell if people are out to get you or if they're out to help you out.
That's good. Well, thanks a lot for doing the interview with us, for clearing some of the smoke and mirrors that the music industry often seems to have.
Yeah.
This is Parlor Mob on Roadrunner Records in support of Theory of Dead Man. How would our viewers be able to seek out more of your music?
MySpace.
MySpace?
Yeah.
What would that address be?
MySpace/the Parlor Mob.
MySpace.com.
MySpace.com/the Parlor Mob.
Plus, I know our record is available at like FYE and
Best
Right.
Buy.
Best Buy.
What's the name of that record?
It's
Andy
called
Work
And
Pro.
You Work Pro. And You Work Pro.
Okay. Thank you very much,
No
guys.
problem. Thank you.
Have a good
Thank
one.
you.